Mare of Easttown is a new miniseries on HBO. This show stars Kate Winslet, Julianne Nicholson, Jean Smart, Angourie Rice, Evan Peters, and Guy Pearce. The setting of this show is Easttown, a very small town in Pennsylvania. We focus on the character Detective Mare Sheehan. She is investigating a local murder, and she's also trying to keep her life from falling apart. I am a huge fan of the network HBO. They have delivered so many extraordinary television shows, some of them which are considered iconic and monumental in television history. In my opinion, you can almost never go wrong with HBO. Now, in regards to Mare of Easttown, this show premiered on April 18th and it ended on May 30th. I did not watch this show weekly. I binged the first 6 episodes on Memorial Day weekend and I watched the finale when it aired. What made me decide to watch this show right away, the way I did, is the fact that every week it was airing, I saw a lot of people, including critics I admired and some friends, talking about how great this show was. So that got me intrigued to see the show. The only thing I knew about the show prior to watching it was the fact that it starred Kate Winslet and that it was a crime drama. I knew absolutely nothing else. So I finished the show when the finale aired on Sunday, and I'm here to review it for you guys. So the question is, what did I think of Mare of Easttown? I have to say, this is one of the best TV shows I have seen in recent memory. This is definitely one of the best TV dramas I've seen in a long time. Mare of Easttown absolutely lives up to the hype in every single way, and it's a show that has definitely earned the amount of high praise it has gotten from critics and audiences alike. This will definitely be all across the board at the Emmys award show, and this is definitely going to be very high on my best shows of 2021 list. So let's talk about Mare of Easttown and what makes it incredible and really stand out from a lot of TV shows that have been released in recent memory. Mare of Easttown, primarily it's a murder mystery, and it's also a drama about family, and it's a character study. So in this review, I'm going to be talking about each of these different types of genres and why it succeeds in all of them. So let's start with the murder mystery element. As a murder mystery, this was very engrossing, it's riveting, and it's a type of show that I had no idea what to expect. Constantly, I was trying to predict what was going to happen. This show consistently surprised me. There are a lot of twists and turns. It's very grounded. And to me, making a show as grounded as it was, it makes it more haunting in that way, because making the show with this type of story and making it humanized and grounded and realistic, it makes it more scary because it makes you realize that something like this could happen anywhere, right? And in a town like Easttown, which is very small and it doesn't seem like a good town at all. I mean, the way the director focuses on the town, it makes you have this idea that it's just so shitty and ugly and not a town that you would want to live in. The people who live there are not even a big fan of living there. Anyway, the point I'm trying to say is that this show is very realistic. As a murder mystery, as I stated before, I was constantly surprised. And the finale really paid off. The finale was very emotionally satisfying, and there are a lot of shocking moments, as I stated before. There's a lot of elements from David Fincher's works and Denis Villeneuve's work that I found to be present here. And as a murder mystery, I loved it. I know that when I say the plot of this show is detective, she's trying to investigate the murder of a local teenager. It sounds very cliched, and you're wondering what makes it stand out from the other shows that have a similar plot. It's the execution of the show. It's just so well done, and it's shocking, and it's just one of those shows that keeps you guessing till the very end. Now, as a murder mystery, as I stated before, there are a lot of elements that really work. And a large part of it is due to the characters. The characters in this show, they're very humanized, they're well realized, and there's so many layers to them. Kate Winslet in particular, she just knocks it out of the parking lot. She has an incredible resume. She is somebody who has been acting for decades. So when I tell you that her performance in this show is one of her very best work in her entire career, I'd say that with no exaggeration. It really is such a hard-hitting performance, a performance with so much range. And it's kind of a quiet performance too, because there are a lot of scenes where she doesn't talk much and you see everything through her facial expressions. And she just pulled it off with aces. There are even times where she's darkly funny, and it all just works so well. She really is a standout here. I believe she's going to win the Emmy for Best Actress in a Limited Series, Drama Series, I believe. Anyway, all the other actors, they deliver extraordinary performances. We have Juliet Nicholson. She delivers one of the best performances I've seen in a TV show this entire year. She is very underrated as an actress. I'm surprised that Hollywood hasn't really recognized how good she is, because in this show, especially in the finale, she was just phenomenal. Almost on par with Kate Winslet, if you ask me. You have Jean Smart. She's been in other shows like Fargo, and she was also in, I have it in my mind, and I can't even remember at the moment. But anyway, Jean Smart, she's terrific in the show. The mother and daughter dynamic she has with Kate Winslet is definitely one of the best mother and daughter dynamics I've seen in a long time. It's very different than what you would expect. And she's hilarious in the show. She's very sarcastic. She says what's on her mind. She's also very effective in her dramatic scenes. There's one scene in particular that's really funny. And in the show this serious and this devastating, you would think it would be out of place, but it's not. And that's what makes the writing so great about the show. And like I said before, the actors just really help with that. You have other people, like I said, Angourie Rice, who I haven't seen since The Nice Guys. And yeah, I'm surprised she's getting more work. I loved her in The Nice Guys. She was so funny in that movie. And she doesn't have a funny role here, but it showcases how much range she has as an actress. She knocks out of the park here as well. You have Evan Peters. I'm a fan of Evan Peters. He's terrific in this show. Guy Pearce, an actor from one of my favorite movies of all time, Memento. He plays something different in this show. He plays an author who becomes a potential love interest for Kate Winslet, and he's great at it. I loved his character too. And everyone else just, they were excellent in the show. The acting is definitely one of the best casts in the show that I've seen in a while. The acting is great. The directing. I want to mention this really quick. So in this show, there's only 7 episodes, as I stated earlier. Every episode is directed by one individual. And I love when the show does that. Recently, The Underground Railroad, Barry Jenkins, he directed all those episodes. And True Detective Season 1, there was one person directing all episodes in that season. I love when the show has one director directing every episode of a show, because it makes it feel more consistent. It also feels more cinematic in that way. So, like I said, as a murder mystery, this show, it just succeeds in almost every department. We also have a very powerful character study of Kate Winslet's character, who is our lead character, Detective Mare Sheehan. Detective Mare Sheehan, she is somebody who is going through a lot. She has had a tragic event happen to her past. It has not only affected her, but it's greatly affected her relationships with other people, including her loved ones. And I guess I can tie in the genre of a powerful character study and a family drama. They go hand in hand in this section, so I'll just combine these two when I'm talking about this. You get to have a sense of what the family is really like after this event. And it's sad to see how the show plays out, because this is something that is very realistic. It's something that's happened to many families before in the past. And just watching Kate Winslet and how she's coping with everything and how she treats other people and even her loved ones, like she loves them, but there's something missing there. And you get to see how other members of the family are also affected by that. It was just really riveting stuff. And I loved it. This is easily one of the best shows of 2021. And it just fires on all cylinders. I can't really spoil much of anything else, but just know when you watch a show, you're not going to watch something fast-paced like Narcos, and you're not going to watch a show that bores you. That I can guarantee. This show moves at a perfect pace. Like I said before, as a crime drama, as a powerful character study, and as a family drama, it just succeeds on almost every single level. If I had to say one nitpick about the show, is that there is one character who I believe he didn't have much of a finality to his character. There's one character who I felt like there was more involved, that he was more involved with the case than the show made it out to be. And I don't know, I have some questions about the character, because I do think there's more to him And there's not going to be a season 2 of the show or a continuation of the story, so we're never going to know what really happened with this character. But that's really it. Everything else is just perfect. This is such a phenomenal show. I'm going to give Mare of Easttown a 9.5 out of 10. If you have HBO, please go see Mare of Easttown. This absolutely lives up to the hype. If I had to say my top 3 favorite shows of 2021 so far, I would put Invincible Season 1 as number 1. Mare of Easttown is number 2. The Underground Railroad is number 3. And if we're going to do number 4, I would say Cobra Kai Season 3. I think this show is going to be huge at the Emmys. It should be. And I adored it. It's so good. So if you're a fan of good murder mysteries, and if you're a fan of televisions that are dramas and focus on family problems, you're going to love this show. It's almost a guarantee. And that's my review of Mare of Easttown. Mare of Easttown is only 7 episodes long. It's on HBO Max, 9.5 out of 10. So thank you guys for watching my review of Mare of Easttown. I hope you guys enjoyed it and will take it into consideration in regards to checking out this show or not. My next review will be for the movie The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. I'm going to be seeing that tomorrow, and I'll upload a review for you guys this weekend. So thank you guys again. Make sure to like this review, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and share this review if you want. I will see you guys next time with my review of The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Take care. Have a good one.